Good morning. Welcome to the USD 393 monthly update. We want to thank Eagle Communication for bringing this to you across all platforms, regardless of how you're watching it. We cannot believe that we are here already in May, and you can hear the sounds of recess back behind. It's a beautiful morning here in Solomon, and we have 9 days left until the end of school, and so it has flown by this year. We've had a very successful school year, and once again, it seems as if time continues to speed up. But we have enjoyed the year that we've had here at Solomon, and just want to recap a few things that have happened this year. It seems like a long time ago, back in August, when we welcomed everyone back to start a new school year. And during that time, we went through a bond and construction process and went to the vote and heard great feedback from the community. And although the bond did not pass, we did gather a lot of good information moving forward. And so the board has been definitely going through that and looking at the different options available to them and still wanting to move forward with that. So I want to thank everyone for your input throughout that process and throughout this school year. It has been definitely one that has been very informative and something for us to move forward with. Another process that behind the scenes that several of you may not even be aware of is the Kansas CAN Vision and the new accreditation. And so Solomon Schools is currently in year 3 of the accreditation, and we just completed up our outside validation team, and they came in and they visited the school and looked at all the things that were happening at Solomon. And we looked at 2 different goals that we emphasized, and one was relationships and the other one was rigor. And within the relationship piece, we looked at trying to reach out to the community, such as we are right now with Eagle Communication support, and coming to you and talking about what's happening at the school and finding a way to get our message out to you to become more informed. I'm going to stop for a second and talk a little bit more about how we're going to do a better job in that next year a little bit. We are excited that next year, and we have heard from you guys, that how do we get to where we don't have to fill out all these papers at enrollment? And how are we able to pay our lunches online? We are actually switching from PowerSchool, and we are switching to a database company that's called Infinite Campus. And so it will be our student management system software, and it will allow you the ability to enroll online. It will allow you to pay your bills online, and it will be so much easier to set up groups for our teachers to send messages out if your kid's in junior high track, or if your son or daughter is involved in music and we need to send out announcements. It'll be a lot easier for us to do that. So we're excited about that. One thing we need your help on, is to help us with inputting the data. And so you're going to get an email that will be sent to you, or on our website. You can visit our website and you will enter the information related to your student and update our database for us, so that way we have the most accurate information from your address to your cell phone number to your emergency contacts, just like an enrollment. So when you come in July to enroll your student, it is going to be a quicker process and a much more efficient process for you as the parent coming to enroll your kid. The second thing that we're changing is our website as a better way to communicate with you. One of the things that we heard through the strategic planning process was we need to come up with a website that is used and updated more frequently. So whether that would be blogs, whether that's posts, whether that's articles, we need to find a better way to get our message out to you guys. We have done that through the past years with creating a Twitter page and a Facebook page. However, our website sometimes lacks behind. And so it's actually going to be an opportunity for you to use your smartphone, and the website will be a lot more compatible with an app that will be on the App Store here by the end of the month. And so we're excited about that opportunity as well, because it will allow you an easier way to get notifications and updates on things that are changing. Just like last night, we had a weather situation with our track team who was in Harrington, and they got to witness a funnel that stayed, thank goodness, in the clouds, but they got to witness a rope tornado. And so we had many patrons that were concerned about the safety of their children. So it was so much easier from the app that the coaches could actually send it out via the website, via the app, and it would share across all media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And so as we become more digitally connected, it will allow us to better serve our goal of creating better relationships with people outside the walls of the school. Not only that, but we continue to seek input and feedback from district site councils, your building site councils, your booster clubs, and your PTOs. Becoming involved there is a way for you to become connected to your school and having a voice and an input on things that are changing. As well, the second Monday of every month, of course, we have the USD 393 board meetings, and so you're always more than welcome to attend those, and we also film those and put those online for your for a better time for you to maybe to watch the board meeting if you're so interested. So we're trying to do a better way to reach out and to communicate with you, the patrons and the people who are supporters of Gorilla Country. And so we'll be right back with some other updates related to rigor and some changes that are going to happen next year, as well as a wrap up of this year's process and the things that are happening here at the end of the school. Stay right there.
Are you frustrated with Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? It happens when you don't have Boost, the cutting-edge Wi-Fi solution from Eagle Communications. The Boost-certified Eagle technician maps your home, then installs a dual-band modem and router, plus discrete access points to deliver wall-to-wall Wi-Fi with no dead zones. Boost powers all your family's devices in all the places you love to live. Get Boost. Wi-Fi made simple. Only from Eagle Communications. Call today.
Well, welcome back. When we left off, we talked about the relationship piece, and now I sort of want to talk about the second goal that our accreditation process is looking at, and that is the rigor part. And as far as the rigor goes, we are looking at a way to gather data to make informed decisions. And something that is new for next year through the data process and the collection and analyzing it with all different partners, from our district leadership team to our site councils to the board members, is looking at a new 5 through 8 model. It's going to be located in where our upper elementary is currently, and our fourth graders are going to go to the elementary round building again, and we'll utilize every single room in the round is going to be full. Our numbers are increasing in the elementary school, which is exciting, and now our focus is moving to more of a project-based emphasis in the 5 through 8, and looking at getting rid of the bells as far as 5 through 8 goes, to where we can place maybe 75 to 80 minutes on core instruction on your English and your math, and that will allow us also more time to actually focus on project-based and individualized instruction. And so we're hoping to increase the rigor there, and hopefully it will go up and down in years to come as far as the high school and then as far as the elementary, but we're going to start with our 5th grade through 8th grade teachers, training them to become more project-based, not projects, but project-based learning, to where it goes across all curricular, math, reading, science. So we're excited about that change. And it might seem as if it's always something's changing, but understand if we're not trying to change and look for something to improve upon, then we're standing still. And so credit goes to our district leadership team for really looking at the data and giving suggestions on the next steps, and also from our board listening and supporting our teachers and moving in that direction. So we're excited about the opportunities that our teachers are going to have this summer to become trained from the Buck Institute in project-based learning. And they're going to have the opportunity to bring that back to Solomon schools, and hopefully next year in our 5th grade through 8th grade, we'll see some different things happening. You'll still have your traditional math class. You're still going to have traditional English and science classes. It's just going to hopefully be a little bit more rigorous as we move forward. You know, as we end the school year, it's always an exciting time because it's a time to celebrate many of the things that are happening. Just as right now you might hear the noise of the recess, you probably heard our 6th graders who are helping set up for the Kansas Kid Fitness Day for the 3rd grade. They're going to have the opportunity to listen to all different people come in and visit with them about healthy habits and listen to their opportunities there as 3rd graders in the Kansas Kid Fitness Day. But the other things that have happened, obviously you're having field trips and memories are being made on field trips. They're just as important sometimes as the rigor in the classroom, because they're creating the social opportunities and the opportunity to see things that maybe they may not have the opportunities to look at as far as vacations and things in the summertime. So it's also the real life experiences and looking at those as the field trips in the elementary school wrap up. We have field day next Friday. That's always a fun time here at the elementary school, and it's sort of the capstone of everything at school is obviously graduation. And so as we finish up 13 years at Solomon High School and celebrating the success of our graduates next Saturday at 2 p.m. Here in the gymnasium, we're excited that we're going to see 18 graduates walk across stage and receive their diploma. And many parents, many grandparents, many teachers have played a major part in the success of those students. And so we invite everybody to come out and celebrate as they take that final walk across the stage here at Solomon. A couple other things as we finish up the school year, as we start to transition. One of the things is the summer lunch program. What a great opportunity for our community. We are a host for the summer lunch program, which means from ages 0 to 18, it is free of charge. And so all you have to do is show up. It would be the Tuesday after Memorial Day. The Tuesday after Memorial Day from 11:30 to 12:30 every single day, Monday through Friday. You have the opportunity to come and get a free meal for your students, and then it's a minimal charge for adults as well. And so we ask that you take advantage of that. And it seems to be a little bit easier for parents during the summertime. It's one less meal you have to worry about providing, as well as it's another social opportunity to maybe see their former students, and where they don't always get that opportunity during the summer. Because that's the sad part of schools. The sad part of schools means that it's coming to a close, and it ends another school year as we gear up for another one the following year. And some of these students are going to miss hanging out with their teachers, because their teachers have had a big impact on them this year. And they're going to miss them this summer, just as our teachers are going to miss the students, and they're going to miss other students in the classroom. And so that's part of the school process. We can think back to many of our own life experiences in school and remember those field trips, remember those field days, remember graduation of our own. We also remember those teachers that had that impact. Next year is Teacher Education Week. I ask that you perhaps just reach out, send a note, and say, hey, thanks to a teacher that has made a difference in your child's life, or maybe in your life. Reach out to them. Maybe it's been 30 years, and reach out and say, hey, I thank you for taking the time when I might not always been the best student in the classroom, but you made a positive difference in my life, and I thank you for that. And so I want to thank our teachers and staff and everything that they've done for this school year. It has been a success, and it is only a success because of the people that deal with it on a daily basis, and it's the teachers and the staff members, and it's everybody from the bus drivers. It takes everybody to run a school year, and it's been a successful one, and it's credit to those people and everything they've done. As well, credit to the parents for your support this year, and we look forward to coming back to you again with the Eagle Update starting next year. Look forward to the online enrollment. Look for emails coming out as far as you updating the demographics page as we start the process of a new website and new student management system, hopefully to make your life easier as parents and patrons in our community. Once again, from in front of the Gorilla, Gorilla Pride, for another successful year of 2017, 18 years, we come to an end. Lots to be proud of, and thank you for watching. See you next year.